Okay, students. So let's continue with the second exercise, third problem. So in this third problem, they have given us AP, okay, but there are certain terms missing. As you can see here, the second term is missing. Here, the first term and the fourth term is missing. There are some terms missing. We have to find the missing term. Okay. Now I'll repeat it. The very important point. To find any term, you need the value of A and D. If you know the value of A and D, you can find any term that you wish for. Now here, remember, if you know A, but you don't know D, if you know the value of A, but you don't know the value of D, then you will get an equation. They would have given you a indirect int or something. Okay, through that you're gonna get one equation. If you solve that equation, you will get the value of D. Okay. Suppose we'll be doing it. How is it? What it is? Let's do it. Suppose you don't know the value of A, you don't know the value of D, you don't know both. Then you will get two equations. You will get two equations. We are going to solve it by a method known as elimination method. Okay. We will solve that by elimination method. If you don't know both A and D, there is another method, like there is a direct formula itself to find D, but we are not going to use that because this method, elimination method, it's again going to come in another chapter, pair of linear equations in two variables. So if you learn here, it will be very easy there. And for state board students, this elimination method is a very important question because it's a compulsory question for 2 or 3 marks. It is for 2 marks. Okay. So it's very simple. If you know A and if you don't know D, or the vice versa. If you know D but you don't know A, anything, you know one thing, you don't know another thing. You will have one equation, solve it, you will get both. If you don't know both, you will get two equations, solve those equations by elimination method, you will get the value of A and D. Once you get the value of A and D, you can proceed. Okay. Now let's start with the first one. In the first question, as we can see here, the first question, we know the value of A. A is 2, isn't it? The first term, A is 2. But we don't know what is the value of D. We don't know what is the value of D. As I said, you will get an equation here. We have to solve it. How do I get it? Observe this. This is in third place. We call it as third term, isn't it? Therefore, I can write third term as 26. Through this, you're going to get an equation. The third term, we know that it can be written as A plus 2D. You can also use the formula to find it, or directly A3 will be A plus 2D equal to 26. Now you know the value of A, isn't it? So substitute here. A value is 2 plus 2D is equal to 26. Transpose to 2 to the other side. 2D equals 26 minus 2 plus 2 to the other side will become minus 2. 2D is equal to 26 minus 2 will give you 24. Therefore, D is equal to 24 by 2, which implies D is 12. 2 ones are 2 12s are. As I told you, you know A, the value of A here, but you don't know the value of D. So, they would have given you some hint through which you will get one equation. We have got one equation. In that you substitute, you will get the value of D. Now you got the value of A and D. You can easily find whatever is required. We require what? Second term. That is A2. A2 is A plus D. What is our A2 plus what is our D? Well, therefore it is 14. Therefore our second term is 14. That is the missing number. Okay. 2, 14, 26. Let's go to the next question. In the next question, if we observe, we don't know the first term. The first term is not known. Do we know the common difference? The D value? No, we don't know. Here, we don't know both. We don't have the value of A, we don't have the value of D. So how do we do it? If you observe, they have given you two numbers. One is in the second position, the other one is in the fourth position. So A2 is equal to 13 Okay, and A4 is equal to 3. Now as you can see, through this you will get one equation, through this you will get another equation. So let's start it. A2 is 13. This is given. Okay. So A2 is A plus D. Second term is what? A plus D equals 13. Equation 1. Similarly, A4 is 3. What is A4? A4 can be written as A plus 3D. That will be equal to 3. Equation 2. So you got your two equations. Now what we are going to do is write both the equations one below the other like this. A plus D is equal to 13. A plus 3D is equal to 3. Okay. You got two equations. I am writing one below the other. As I told you, we are going to solve these two equations by a method known as elimination method. By a method known as elimination method. So the name itself indicates, in the name itself we have got elimination. So there are two variables here, A and D. Out of these two, we are going to eliminate something. Okay, it's your wish. You can choose. You can choose to eliminate A or you can choose to eliminate D. It's your wish. I will choose to eliminate A. Okay, again I repeat, it's your wish. You can take A or D, anything to eliminate. I'll choose A. Okay. After choosing the variable, you have to check whether the coefficient is same or not. That is, what is coefficient of A here? It is 1. Basically, coefficient means the number that is multiplied. Okay, what is the number that is multiplied to it? 1. And what is the number that is multiplied to it? 1. Okay, and don't worry about the sign, whether they have got plus or minus. Don't worry now. Just focus on the number. Okay, this A has got coefficient as 1. This A has got coefficient as 1. Okay. In this problem, both have got same coefficients, so we can eliminate it. Suppose if they have got different coefficient, for example, the coefficient of D here is 1. Suppose if you wish to eliminate D, if you are willing to eliminate D, what is the coefficient of D here? 1. What is the coefficient of D here? 3. Both are different. So you cannot eliminate it. You have to make them same, only then you can eliminate it. How do I make them same? Through LCM. Do you remember when you were adding fractions, unlike fractions, 1 by 2 plus 3 by 4. The denominators are different. We cannot add them. What do? We take LCM and we make them same, isn't it? That's what we're going to do here. We'll take the LCM and we'll make them same. Okay. Right now, there is no issue in this problem. I'm going to eliminate A itself. The coefficient of A is 1. The coefficient of A here also it is 1. Both the coefficients are same. Okay. Let me proceed. If they are not same, we have to make it same through LCM. Okay. Now, this is the second step. The third step is, once you check the numbers are same, once you got to know that the numbers coefficients are same, check their signs. If they have got same sign, both have got same sign. If they have got same sign, you have to change the sign for the second one throughout. Because actually elimination means I am subtracting these two things. That is the actual meaning. I am subtracting these two things. So when I am subtracting, obviously I have to change the sign. Okay. To make it simple, what we say is, if both have got same sign, change the sign. If both have got different sign, don't do anything, proceed. For example, let me give you an example. This is one such example. If suppose you got minus 1a plus d is equal to 13, minus 1a plus 3d is equal to 13. Or let's take this, minus 1a plus d is equal to 13, plus 1a is plus 3d is equal to 3. I have taken three different examples. If you observe here, don't worry about the signs now. Just focus on the numbers, the coefficients. Both the coefficients are 1 and 1. No problem. They are same. If they are same, I have to check their signs now. What is the sign here? Minus. Minus. Both have got same sign. So we have to change the sign. How do we change it? This minus will become plus. Plus will become minus. Again, this is plus 3. That will become minus 3. Okay, again here. both have got same sign. If they have got same sign, I have to change it. Plus will become minus, again plus will become minus, again plus will become minus. If they have got same sign, change it. If they have got different sign like this A has got -1, but this A has got +1. Both the numbers are same, but this has got negative sign, this has got positive sign. So don't change the sign now. Directly you can proceed. Okay. Because if you add it, -1a plus 1a, if you just add it, both gets cancelled. -1a plus 1a gets cancelled. But here, if you don't change it, this has got plus sign, this has also got plus sign. If they have got same sign, what should I do? I should add it. So 1a plus 1a, I get 2a. They are not getting eliminated. So to eliminate it, if they have got same sign, change the sign. If you change the sign, they'll get eliminated now. I hope it's clear. Observe, now they get eliminated. Plus 1a, minus 1a. Now you have to concentrate on this sign. Plus 1a, minus 1a. Both gets cancelled. You have eliminated it. Now, plus 1d, minus 3d. Do not consider this sign now. The new sign, that is what we are going to consider. Plus 1d, minus 3d. What we do? Here it is plus, here it is minus, two different signs. So we have to subtract it. 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 is the greater number, it has got negative sign. So minus 2d equals. Here you got plus, this number has got positive sign. This number has got negative sign. You have to focus on the new one. This number has got positive sign, this number has got negative sign. So two different signs, subtract it. 13 minus 3 is 10. Okay, it is plus 10 because 13 is the greater number, it has got positive sign. Therefore, d is equal to 10 divided by minus 2. 2 1s are, 2 5s are. Therefore, the value of d is, considering this minus 5. Okay, you can get this minus to the numerator, no issues. Okay, you got the value of d. This process, this elimination method is very important, so I'll repeat it. Very simple. First thing is you have to choose a variable. Select it. It's your wish. You can eliminate A or you can eliminate D. It's your wish. Once you choose it, make sure the coefficients are same. In this case, both the coefficients are same. Okay. If they are not same, you have to make them same using LCM. We will look into it. Somewhere down the line, we'll get problems like that. We'll look into that later. Okay. If the coefficients are not same, we have to make them same using LCM. Okay. Then you have to check for the signs. If they have got same sign, change it. If they have got different sign, don't change it. Okay, that's it. You got D. Once you get D, easily you can find A. How do we find A? Take any one of the equation. First or second, it's your wish. Let me take the first one itself. A plus D is equal to 13. A plus, what is D value? Minus 5. Substituted equals 13. A plus into minus is minus 13. Minus 5 to the other side. So it will become 13 plus 5. Therefore, A is 18. You got the value of A as 18. Okay. Now, you got the value of D. You got the value of A. You can easily do it. So, A value is 18. D value is minus 5. 18 minus 5. 13. 13 minus 5 will be 8. So, those are your missing terms. Or you can find it. This is in third position, right? Use the formula. A3 is equal to A plus 2D. Substitute the A value of A and D. You will get it. Okay. So, this is the process. Similarly, let's do another one. Let's concentrate on the last question before getting into these two questions, because here we know the value of A. Here we know the value of A. So we will get only one equation. Out of A and D, out of two things, A and D, if you know any one thing, you will get only one equation. So here we know the value of A. So we will get only one equation. Let's do this later. First we will do this. Fifth question. Okay. So here, if you observe, we don't have the value of A and D. We don't have the value of A and D, which means we will get two equations. When you don't know both, we will get two equations. Here, the second term is 38 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth term is minus 22. Now let's do it. The second term is 38. What is A2? A2 can be written as what? A plus D equals 38. Equation 1. A6, sixth term is minus 22. The sixth term can be written as what? A plus 5D equal to minus 22. Equation 2. As I said, we don't know both A and D. So we have got two equations. Write one below the other. A plus D is equal to 38. A plus 5D equals minus 22. You can choose the variable now. It's your wish. Eliminate A or D. It's your wish. I will eliminate A. Okay. So what is the coefficient? Both have got 1 and both have got plus sign. Both have got same sign. So I'm going to change it. Plus will become minus. Plus will become minus. This minus will become plus. Now plus 1A minus 1A gets cancelled. Plus, if there is no number, it is 1. Okay. Plus 1D minus 5D. This number has got positive sign. This number has got negative sign. Focus on the new one. Okay. This is plus, this is minus. Different sign you have to subtract. 5 minus 1 is 4. 5 is the greater number. It has got negative. So minus 4D equals. This number has got plus sign. This number has also got plus sign. You have to focus on the new one. Plus, plus. If both have got plus and plus, you have to add it. So we get 60 plus 60. 38 plus 22. 60. Therefore, D is equal to 60 by minus 4. Minus 4 is in multiplication with D. If you get it, it will become division. 4 ones are 4 15s are. You can get the minus to the numerator. Therefore, D value is minus 15. D value is minus 15. Once you get the value of D, you can easily find A. How do you find A? Take any one of these. It's your wish. Let me take the first one. A plus D is equal to 38. A plus D is minus 15 equal to 38. A plus into minus is minus 15 equals 38. A is equal to 38 plus 15. Therefore, A is equal to 43, 53. You will get the value of A. Now substitute. A is 53. 53 minus 15. 38. 38. Again, how do you get the next one? You have to add D. D is minus 15. So 38 minus 15. We get 23. 23 minus 15. You get 8. 8 minus 15. Yes, 8 minus 15. Minus 7. Minus 7 minus 15. I'm just doing it directly. If you are not getting it, you can use the formula. That's it. This is third term, right? Use the formula. A3 is A plus 2D. What is A? 53 plus 2. D value is minus 15. 53 plus into minus is minus. 2 into 15 is 30. 53 minus 30 is 23. You got it. Similarly, for fourth term, you use the formula A4 is equal to A plus 3D. You can do it, or you can directly do it. Once you know the value of A and D, you know this. How do you get the next one? Just add D to it. D is minus 15. If I add minus 15, 23. If I add minus 15, 8. If I add minus 15 to this, minus 7. Okay. It is like that. So we have completed with the third problem. Okay. Let's get into the next problem, students. Okay, students. The next problem is, which term of the AP 3, 8, 13, 18 is 78? Okay. They have given us an AP. Okay. The AP is 3, 8, 13, 18, so on. Okay. We are this number 78 is gonna come in this AP itself. It is gonna come somewhere. We have to find where exactly it does it come. Okay. So 3 is in the first place, 8 is in the second place, 13 is in the fourth place, 18 is in the 13 is the third place, 18 is in the fourth place. Similarly, we have to find this 78 comes in which position. That is what we have to find. Which term of the AP is 78? Now, as you go on, somewhere you're going to get 78, right? As you keep going, somewhere you're going to get 78. Okay. Let's take the AP like this. As you go on, 3, 8, 13, 18, 23, 28, 33, 38. As you go on, somewhere you're going to get this 78. So I'll write it here at the last. Okay. Now, as always, first find the value of A and D. The value of A is 3. And how do we find D? Second term minus first term. The second term is 8 minus the first term is 3. So 8 minus 3 is 5. So the value of D is 5. Okay, we got the value of A and D. Now, we know this is in the first position, this is in the second position, third position, fourth position. We know this. But this 78, we don't know which position it comes. Isn't it? That is what we have to find. So whenever you don't know the position of a term, do I know the position of this? In which place it is? We don't know. Whenever you don't know that, you can take it as AN. Or in another word, people also say like this. This is in the last, right? So whenever it is in the last, we will take it as AN. So this is considered to be our nth term. It is in some nth place. So we take it as nth term. Nth term is equal to 78. I hope that is clear. I don't know the position of this. Whenever I don't know the position of this term, I'm going to take it as AN. In other words, this is in the last place. So I'll take it as AN. Okay. Now below AN, let's write its formula. AN formula, A plus N minus 1 into D. Below this, I can write the formula of AN equals 78. Now let's find the value of A. A is 3 plus N minus 1. D value is 5 equals 78. Okay. Now 3 plus, what we'll do is, we'll transpose this 3 to the other side. This 3 goes other side. Remaining things, N minus 1 into 5 equals 78 plus 3 to the other side will become minus 3. So N minus 1 into 5 equals 78 minus 3 is 75. Most of you might do like this. You will multiply this 5 into N, 5N, 5 into minus 1, minus 5. That is also correct. Or here, if you observe, these two are in multiplication. So I'll send this 5 to the other side. So it will become division. N minus 1 equals 75 by 5. 5 ones are 5, 15s are 75, isn't it? Therefore, N is equal to 15. Minus 1 comes this side, will become plus 1. Therefore, N is equal to 16. Okay, which means from here to here, there are 16 numbers. Totally, there are 16 numbers. So, this is in the last place, right? So, this will be 16th term. This is in the last place. So, this should be 16th term. Therefore, 78 is 16th term of the AP. 16th term of the AP. I hope it's clear. It's very, very easy. This is the last place. So, take it as AN. Substitute the formula for AN below it. Then continue, substitute the value of A and D, solve it, you will get the value of N. N is 16, meaning when N is 16, we have 16 numbers like this. From here to here, we have got 16 numbers, 16 terms. This is the last place. So this should be 16th term. Okay, 78 is 16th term. I hope it's clear. Let's get into the next question. Okay, students, I have taken the next few questions. Fifth question, and sixth question and seventh question. Okay, let's solve one by one. In the fifth question, we have to find how many terms are there in the given AP. Okay, 7, 13, 19. In between, there are some numbers that are missing. Okay, so from here to here, how many terms are there? Okay, that's the thing in fifth main. Okay, let's take the first question. 7, 13, 19, so on up to 205. As usual, let's find the value of A, that is 7. D is 13 minus 7, 6. Now, as I told you in the previous question, this is in the last place. So, I can take it as AN, or in other words, I don't know which position it is. So, I'm going to take it as AN. So, AN is equal to 205. Below AN, write its formula. A plus N minus 1 into D equals 205. Now, we know the value of A and D. Substituted 7 plus N minus 1. D value is 6 equals 205. Now, transpose the 7 to the other side. Now, as I told you in one of the question, you cannot transpose 6 now. You cannot, 6 is in multiplication, you cannot get it and put it here. Because this 6 is multiplied only with n minus 1. It is not multiplied with 7. If it was like this, then you could have sent it. Okay, but now it is not possible. Okay. Now it's not possible. Okay. So transpose the 7 to the other side. N minus 1 into 6 as it is equals 205 plus 7 to the other side will become minus 7. Therefore, n minus 1 into 6 equals 205 minus 7, 198. Therefore, n minus 1 equals 198 divided by 6. 6 ones are 6, 6 threes are 18, 1 carry. Again 6 3s are 18. Therefore, we got n minus 1 equals 33. Therefore, n is equal to 33 minus 1 comes inside will become plus 1. Therefore, n is equal to 34. So, n is number of terms, right? So, totally there are 34 numbers, 34 terms in this AP from here till here. And we know that this is in the last place, so it will be 34th number, 34th term. Okay, this is how we do it. Very simple. Find A and D, last place, so take it as AN. And one more important thing, I have seen this common mistake. Most of you do it. You take AN as 205 and in the place of N, you write it as 205. That is wrong. Okay, AN is a number, okay, in some position. This N is telling you which position it is. If I write 1, first position. If I write 2 here, second position. Okay. Please do not do that mistake. So AN is equal to 205. Below AN, write its formula. You know A and D, substitute, you will get the answer. Similarly, let's do the next one. So in the next question, first let's find A and D. So what is B? Question B. In question B, we have got 18, 15 and a half. This is a mixed fraction, so let's convert it to improper. 2 into 15, 30, 30 plus 1, 31 by 2. Let's convert it into improper fraction, 13, so on up to minus 47. Or you can also keep it as it is, 15 and a half. You can keep it and you can subtract it, no problem. Okay. So A value is 18. The first term is 18. How do you find D? Second term minus first term, 31 by 2 minus 18. You cannot directly subtract because this is a fraction and this is a whole number. So you have to take LCM. So LCM of 2 and 1 is 2 itself. So this 31 by 2 as it is. To make it 2, I have to multiply by 2 for both numerator and denominator, isn't it? So 2 ones are 2. 2 into 18 is 36. So 31 minus 36 is minus 5 divided by 2. So that's the value of D. Just subtract second term minus first term, you will get the answer. Now, this is in the last place, so let me take it as AN. AN is equal to negative 47. Below AN, what should we do? Write the formula. After writing the formula, substitute the value of A and D. A is 18 plus N minus 1. D is minus 5 by 2. Whenever D is minus, put a bracket, equals minus 47. Now, send this 18, transpose it to the other side. What you will left with? N minus 1 into minus 5 by 2 equals minus 47 plus 18 to the other side will become minus 18. Okay. Now let's continue. N minus 1 into minus 5 by 2 equals minus 47 minus 18. So it will become minus 65. Remember, this minus 5 by 2 is in multiplication with this. If I send it the other side, it will become the reverse, reciprocal, ulta. Minus 65. This minus 5 by 2, if I send it this side, it will become 2 by minus 5. Okay, because 2 is in the denominator, it goes to the numerator. 5 is in the numerator, it comes to the denominator if you transpose the other side. So minus and minus gets cancelled. 5 ones are 5, 13s are. Therefore, n minus 1 equals 13 into 2 is 26. Therefore, n is equal to 26 plus 1, which implies n is 27. Which means Totally there are 27 terms. Okay, very simple, isn't it? Okay, let's go to the next question. In the next question, we have to find whether this number will it come in this AP. 11, 8, 5, 2. As you go on, will you get this number or not? Okay. In such type of questions, you have to find the value of n. And if the n is a natural number, meaning 1, 2, 3 kind of numbers, it should not be decimal, it should not be fractions like 3 by 4, minus 4.5 or minus 10, minus 11. It should not be like this. Okay. If you are getting the value of n as a natural number, then it belongs. If you are not getting it as a natural number, then it doesn't belong. Okay. Let's solve it. Okay. So here, what is the AP? 11, 8, 5 and 2. Okay. Let's take it. 11, 8 and 11. Sixth question. 11, 8, 5, 2 and so on. Okay. As usual, find the value of A. A is 11. B is 8 minus 11. So it is minus 3. B is minus 3. Okay. Now, this is the number that we have to check. This is the number that we have to check whether it belongs or not. So whichever number you have to check, take it as AN. Okay. So what I'm doing is, I'm assuming it comes somewhere. I'm just assuming this number is gonna come somewhere as I go on. 11, 8, 5, 2, minus 1 and so on. If I keep going, I'm assuming it is gonna come somewhere. Okay, let's assume it. Okay. So that is why I'm going to take AN as minus 150. So below AN, as usual, A plus N minus 1 into D equals minus 150. So let's take substitute. A is 11, D is minus 3 equals minus 150. Transpose 11 to the other side. N minus 1 into minus 3 equals minus 150, plus 11 to the other side will become minus 11. Therefore, n minus 1 into minus 3 equals minus 150 minus 11. Both have got same sign, so you have to add it. Minus 161. Therefore, n minus 1 is equal to minus 161. Transpose this minus 3, it will become divided by minus 3. This is multiplication, so it comes to the denominator. Minus and minus gets cancelled. If you observe, I cannot cancel it. 3 5s are 15, but I will be left with 11. 3 1s are 3, 3 5s are 15, 1 carry, it becomes 11. 11 is not divisible by 3. Therefore, you cannot divide this by 3. Okay, let's keep it as it is. N is equal to 161 by 3, minus 1 to this side will become plus 1. Isn't it? Now, let's take the LCM. If you take the LCM, N is equal to 161 by 3 plus the 1 can be written as 1 by 1, isn't it? What is the LCM of 3 and 1? It is 3 itself. So I have to make this as 3. How do I make 3? I have to multiply it by 3. That's it. 3 1s are 3. 3 1s are 3. Directly I am doing it. So you add it. 161 plus 3 is 164 divided by 3. This is the value of N that you got. Is this 164 divisible by 3? No, you can't divide it. Therefore, the value of N that you've got is a fraction, which is not possible. Meaning N is number of terms, right? For example, if I ask you how many students are there in your class, you will give me 10 students are there or 50 students are there in my class. You give me a natural number, right? You won't say we have 50 and a half students. That's not possible, right? N cannot be fraction. N is number of terms. It cannot be fraction. But here you're getting a fraction. Why are you getting a fraction? Because you assumed, initially you assumed that it belongs. But it doesn't belong. That is why you're getting a fraction. If it was in the AP, then you would have got the value of N. You're not getting the value of N. Therefore, this is not a term of the AP. Since N is a fraction, minus 150 doesn't belong to the AP. Okay, whether it is fraction, decimal or a negative number, if you get such things, then it cannot belong to the AP. Suppose if you are getting n as 35 plus 45, 99, if you get such natural numbers, then it belongs to the AP. So here, whichever number you have to check, this is the number that I have to check, take it as AN. Then same procedure. We have been doing this. Okay. By now you should be able to do it. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Seventh question. Find the 31st term. Okay. We have to find the 31st term where they have given us the 11th term 38 and 16th term as 73. Okay. We have already done these kind of problems, isn't it? Where we were doing those missing things, finding the missing terms. Same type of question. Okay. Now here, let's erase this first. Okay. Now we have to find 31st term. As I told you, let it be any term. Let it be any term. You should know the value of A and D. Only then you can solve it. Here we don't know both. We don't know the value of A. We don't know the value of D. Then you're gonna get two equations, isn't it? So the given thing is 11th term is 38 and they have told 16th term is 73. This is given. Okay. Then we are going to get two equations. So 11th term, A11 is 38. So 11th term can be written as A plus 10D, that is equal to 38. Equation 1. Let's take this. 16th term is 73. That can be written as A plus 15D equals 73. What is this second equation? You got your first equation, you got your second equation. Now let's solve it by elimination method. A plus 10D equals 38. A plus 15D equals 73. Now let's solve it. Both have got same coefficients. So we can eliminate A. And they've got same sign, so I'm going to change the sign. Plus will become minus, again plus will become minus, again plus will become minus. If you have got minus, minus will become plus. Plus 1A minus 1A gets cancelled. Plus 10D, observe the new sign, minus 15D. This number has got positive sign, this number has got negative sign. You have to focus the new one, okay? Plus and minus. If you have got two different signs, subtract it. 10 minus 15 is minus 5. Now, again, this number has got positive sign, but this number has got negative sign. Two different sign, you have to subtract it. So, 73 minus 38, you get it as 35. 73 is the bigger number, so it is minus 35. Therefore, D value is minus 35 by minus 5. Minus 5 is in multiplication, comes this side, it will become division. Minus minus gets cancelled, 5 ones are, 5 sevens are. Therefore, you got the value of D. You got the value of D as 7. Once you get the value of D, what do we do it? Take any of the one which you wish for. I'll take the first one itself. A plus 10D is equal to 38. A plus 10D is 7 equals 38. So A plus 70 equals 38. Therefore, A is equal to 38 minus 70, which implies A is minus 32. You got the value of A. Now you know the value of A, you know the value of D. You can do whatever is asked. 31st term is the question. So A31 is A plus 30D. What is A minus 32 plus 30? What is the value of D? The value of D is 7. Okay. So let's do it. Minus 32 plus 7 into 30. 30 into 7 is 210. Okay. So it will become 870 plus 178. Okay. Yeah, plus 178. So that's our 31st term. Very simple. Here in this question we didn't have the value of A and D. So once we don't have value of A and D, we get two equations. Solve by elimination method. You get one thing. Once you get one thing, you can find the other thing. Here we got to know the value of D. Once you got to know the value of D, we got the value of A. Okay. So let's look into the other problem, students. That is next problem. Okay, students, in the next problem, an AP consists of 50 terms. Okay, totally there are 50 terms. There is 50 numbers are there. Okay, of which the third term is 12. Okay, so let's write the given thing. First, basically, they have told that there are 50 terms, which mean n is 50. N is number of terms, right? So n is 50, and the third term is 12, and the last term is 106. Remember, there are 50 numbers. So the last number is what? 50th term, right? So 50th term is indirectly given. 50th term is 106. I hope this is clear. Totally there are 50 different numbers which are in AP. Okay. So the last number is what? 50th term, because it will be in the 50th position, right? So 50th term is 106. So same procedure. You don't know the value of A and D, but they have given you two equations. So let's solve it. A3 is 12, which implies A plus 2D is equal to 12. That is our first equation. A50 is equal to 106, which implies A plus 49D is equal to 106. Equation 2. Solve both by elimination method. Write one below the other first. A plus 49D equals 106. Both have got same coefficient and they have got same sign, so I'll change it. Plus will become minus, minus will become plus. Plus 1a minus 1a gets cancelled. This number is positive, this number is negative. Concentrate on the new one. They have got different signs, so subtracted 49 minus 2 is 47 with a negative sign. Because 49 is the greater number, it has got negative sign. Same logic. This is plus 12 minus 106. Plus 12 minus 106 becomes minus 94. 106 minus 12 is 94. 106 is greater, minus sign. Therefore, D is equal to minus 94 divided by minus 47. Minus minus gets cancelled. 47 ones are, 47 twos are. Therefore, the value of D is 2. Simple, same procedure. We have been doing it. Next, once we get the value of D, what should we do? Take any one of them. First one or second one. Let's take the first equation. A plus 2D is equal to 12. A plus 2, D is also 2, equals 12. So 2 2s are 4. A plus 4 is equal to 12. Therefore, A will be equal to 12 minus 4. Plus 4 to the other side. Therefore, A is equal to 8. You got the value of A and D. Once you get the value of A and D, you can find any term that you wish. We need 29th term. So 29th term is given by the formula A plus 28D. So A is 8 plus 28, D is how much? 2. Isn't it? So 8 plus 28 2s is 56. Therefore, 29th term is 8 plus 56 is 64. Yeah, I hope this is clear. Very simple. The third term is 12. Okay, A3 is equal to 12. The last term, usually last term we take it as AN. Last term we take it as AN. But N is given as what? 50, right? Usually if it is last term, we take it as AN. But N is how much? 50. So therefore it will become A50. That's how we got it. A50 is equal to 106. Okay. Because the last term, right? There are 50 numbers. So the last term is 50th term. So once you know this, by elimination method, we have solved it. Okay. We'll continue in the next video, students. Thank you.